Okay, so I know I said I wasn't going to do a hair tutorial ever, and I lied. And the reason I lied is because there's one thing I know how to do, and I've been asked 3 times now for a hair tutorial, and dudes, I really don't know how to do hair, but I know how to do one thing, and that is how to curl your hair with a straightener. So I'll show you, and hopefully that'll be good. I don't know. Anyway, no makeup on because I'm going to do a tutorial as well, but I washed and dried my hair, just blow dried it. I put BioSilk in it. I don't put any mousse or gel or anything like that. I don't typically like to use products, so if you want to use product before you blow dry, you can put mousse in your hair because that'll help the curl stay better. Then what I do is I part my hair how I want it. My part is always kind of funky. I don't go for a straight part, and I don't know, it depends on how it blow dries that day. And then I kind of section the hair to these bottom pieces here. It's really not that exact at all. And then I just take a little clippy thing and I clip it up at the back. So this is the first row that I do, and then I bring my hair down again and I do another roll like this, clip it up, and then I do the top. So I'm going to show you how to do the front tops. So I'm going to go and do the bottom part of my hair, and then I'll show you how to do the front tops because it'll be easier to see. Okay, be back. Okay, so I'm going to do this medium section of my hair, this mid section. Now when you're deciding on curling with a straightener, you have to think of it like you're curling a ribbon, I guess. And you can do, I'm going to do each side differently so you can see. But you can either curl it backwards so that your curls are going backwards. They're going behind, so they're waving back. Or you can curl it forward so that your curls are coming in forward. So the difference is that if you curl it in forwards, it's going to look like you have more of a curly Sue kind of curl. And if you curl it back, it's going to look like a wave. Does that make sense? But I'll do one on each side. I hope you guys can see this. So what you do is you take your clump of hair. I'm super low maintenance, which you're all going to laugh because I'm doing a video on hair and makeup, but some people use a brush and kind of smooth it out and whatever. I don't. I just take a clump of hair about this wide. You can, if you want, you know, less time, then you can take a bigger section. It's totally up to you. And then I take my straightener. Now these are going to be the backwards waves. So what I do is I turn my hair so that the straightener is in front of the hair. And then I clamp down on it and I pull it, and I'm twisting the hair around like you would, because I'm talking, just like that, like you would if you were doing like a ribbon or something like that. I was talking, so I accidentally let it go. But anyway, then you just go and do the ends, and you want there to be pressure there. Now this looks kind of ridiculous, but you're going to kind of brush it out and it's going to be okay. So you just keep going. Sorry, I have a mirror over here, and that's why I keep looking at it. And I like really messy waves, and that's why I use my straightener. So, and the more tension you have in there, the better in terms of what you're gonna get for a curl. So if you have lots and lots of tension, and you want it to kind of look like that at the end, and then you're gonna, so that your hair is actually curled within there, and then you get these pretty curls. I have a straight piece inside my, and then you can curl the ends too. Okay, so this is the backwards waves, and then I just kind of blah and mess it up a little bit. Okay. Then the frontwards waves are just as easy, but now the straightener is on top of the hair. So instead of underneath, you're going and curling back, you're going on top and curling forward and sliding down while rotating. And then you get these really like curly Sue curls. See? I hope you can see that. Anyway. Okay? And then again, so you're just going to grab your hair and curl forward while sliding down. And then the curl just springs up, so you don't get as much of the wave. So I'm gonna complete this middle section and then I'll come back. Okay, so for this top bit, I always put my hair how I want it. So this is the part that I want. And then I always do these pieces first. So you take this one here, and I always get the piece of hair kind of in between these two fingers. And then you take your straightener, put it on the hair, rotate down and backwards, and just kind of turn your hand and the straightener at the same time. And then you get this really dorky curl, and let it dry, and that's what's going, or let it cool down, sorry, not dry. And that's what's gonna keep it in a good shape. Missed a little piece, just do this tiny little piece. And my hair always curls better on one side than it does on the other, so I wouldn't doubt that most of you are the same. So just twisting, and you can see how that last piece of hair is going through. Ta-da! Just like that. And then when you kind of tousle your hair a little bit, you get that kind of messy, curly wave going on. Got me? So then this piece here, this is my very front piece of hair. Take this, rotate it around, and pull it through. And then you get the big whoosh going to the back like Farrah Fawcett hair, which is always sexy, I think, anyway. And then I just keep doing that. So when I put my hair in the straightener, I almost throw the hair behind the straightener and then rotate it and tighten and pull. And it shouldn't hurt. I have, seriously, the world's most sensitive scalp. I can't brush my hair. I know that sounds ridiculous, unless it's like completely tangle free, but I really can't brush my hair. So again, put your straightener on there, throw that hair behind, and then make sure you get the end. Make sure you run it through all the way to the end. So now you kind of have all these like flyaway things, and we're gonna take care of those, no problem. And grab my back piece of hair that I know isn't done. There, I'll kind of slouch down. Same thing. Curl around. Cool? And if you have any pieces that are like really sticking out like this or this, you can just take your straightener and curl that piece around a little bit more so that it goes back into your hair, if that's a problem for you. I kind of like the flicky outy things. I think it makes it look fun. And the longer hair you have, the better it works. Look how sweaty I am. It's so bloody hot here. Anyway, so how I'm going, then I'll show you what I do to finish it off. Okay, so I got my wavy hair going on here. And then to finish it off, I use this Goldwell Unlimitor spray wax. And it's literally spray wax. So I shake it, and then you don't need much. Just spray it, and I scrunch my hair. Now the reason I scrunch it is because I want those really messy, sexy waves. And also, as I said before, I'm super low maintenance, and so sometimes I miss little pieces of hair, and I don't like to curl them. Ooh, I like that. I like it when they stick out. Some people don't, but whatever, you can do it however you want. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope that that was helpful, and that's the only one hair tutorial you'll get from me, I'm pretty sure. Have a good one, guys. Bye.